Whatever you're worried about right now, whatever's got you stressed out, feeling anxious, feeling worried, feeling like you have no control over the situation, just leave it all up to God, bro. If there's one thing that I've discovered, the more and more you try to control the situation, try to control the outcome of something that's not truly fully in your control, the worse they're going to get. For me in my life, over and over again, I find myself extremely worried about financial. But the funny thing is every single time we handle it, every single time we take care of things. And I've just come to realize, like, no matter what, God is going to take care of me because I am part of his creation, and he loves all of us, and he created all of us in his image, and he sent all of us here for a specific reason. So he doesn't want us to suffer unnecessarily. But at the same time, we need to understand that things are going to come to us in life. Picture your dream life, the dream future, the house, the car, the family, the location, all these things. You don't just get that. Chances are the house you want is really out of your price range right now, and the car you want is out of your price range, and the location is out of the question at the moment. And how are you going to get there? Well, you're not going to get there by just sitting around and hoping and dreaming. You're going to get there by putting in the work. So we got to realize that these tough situations that we face in life that have us stressed out, that have us anxious, that have us feeling hopeless, well, they're part of God's plan for our life. And they're part of the things necessary for us to go through to become the people that we need to be, to hold on to these things, to possess these futures that we dream of, to possess these things that we desire. It's not wrong to desire things, but it's wrong to let them become, a sort of God in your head, a sort of false idol in your head, because when we focus too much on these things, then that's where we start to run into issues. Focus on the good in your life. Focus on the things that are going well, the things that you prayed for and you have received. Focus on the shelter you have. Focus on the vehicle that you have, if you're blessed enough to have one. Focus on the food that continues to show up on your table. Even if you stress about how you're going to put it there, does it still continue to show up? Do you still continue to be nourished? You might not be extremely happy with your current living situation. You might want a bigger place. You might want to move to a different city, a different state, maybe even a different country. But currently, at this present moment, do you have 4 walls and a roof? Do you have heat and or air conditioning? Do you have a nice bed with pillows and blankets? You know what I'm saying? Start to be grateful for these things, and we'll start to understand that although there's difficulty in life, there's hardship in life, we can handle these things, and we actually need to handle these things. We need to endure these things. We need to figure things out in order to unlock greater, brighter, better futures. Like I said, in my experience, it's so much easier to leave these things up to God and to trust in his knowledge, to trust in his understanding, to trust in his plan. You can try and do things your way. You can try and do things on your own. You can try and tell yourself that it's all on you and you got to do that work. I mean, you do have to put in that work, but we have to meet God halfway and see what he wants us to do, see where he wants us to be walking towards. And we need to meet him there. We can't just constantly do the things that we want to do, because what are the things that we typically want to do? We want to feed our flesh. We want to indulge in instant gratification. We want to go out and we want to party every single weekend. Vast majority of human beings are very lustful. They want to just feed their flesh in that way. They want to go on those websites that we all know are there and that we all don't really like to talk about. But a lot of people go and spend a lot of time on those websites, and they know deep down that they shouldn't be. A lot of people are going out to the bars every weekend or flocking to parties every weekend with the sole intention of leaving with some random person and having sex with them. That's what our flesh wants. But I hope you can understand, like, that is just not productive. That is not conducive to, taking steps towards these big lofty goals that we have, these big dream lives that we all have down the road. And maybe you don't have that image in your head of some dream life that you want to possess. And if not, start thinking about it. Start giving yourself a little bit of time to focus on your future. Look in the mirror and figure out, what is this going to take from me? Because the sooner you can start taking steps towards a life that you truly want to live, the life of your dreams, so to speak, the sooner you're going to start finding more and more fulfillment and more joy in life. And these things that currently stress you out and you feel like there's no way whatsoever to overcome them, I have full belief and full faith in you. You might not believe in yourself right now, but I do. You're going to be able to conquer those things that you feel are holding you back, and you have no power over, you have no control over, you don't even know where to start. And oftentimes, you really do just have to start. You're not going to know the answer. You're not going to know the right way. You're probably going to mess up. You're probably going to fail more than once, but you have to start, because if you never start, you're never going to start learning. And if you never start learning, you never start growing. And if you're not growing as a human, you're staying stagnant. And we are not meant to be still. We're not meant to be stagnant. We're not meant to cease learning and cease growing. We're always supposed to be evolving, changing, becoming smarter, becoming better, adding skills to our repertoire. And through that is how you're going to be able to provide more value to the world. When you're able to provide more value to the world is going to reward you with more value. They're going to compensate you for the value you're providing them. They're going to say, oh my gosh, thank you so much for your expert advice, for your expert opinion. But that just doesn't happen overnight with some hopes, dreams, prayers. God, please fill my bank account. That's not going to get you anywhere. I apologize to say it. We need to start stepping. We need to start going. Lean on God, trust in his plan, trust in his vision, and understand that he likes to see you working. He likes to see you trying, and he rewards effort. Even if you fail 15 times, God is going to see you putting in an honest effort and being consistent. He's going to say, you know what? On this 16th or 17th attempt, you're going to win big, because I see you trying. I see you working in my name. Thank you. So lean on God, trust in him, understand that whatever you're going through, he is placed in your life for a reason. And that's the other thing too, is he never puts us through any trial that we aren't able to handle, because he knows. So thanks for checking this one out, guys. I truly appreciate it. Hope it helped a little bit. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.